Hello, my dear friends. Greetings to you in the precious name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I welcome everyone to the third session on successful family life in English. Hope the previous sessions were helpful for you, and I invite your valuable feedback in the comment box so that let us learn together in our studies. If you are watching my channel for the first time, I request you to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you will be reminded the new uploadings. And if you like this video, please feel to share it. Today, we are going to discuss and learn about the expectations of a wife in married life. Especially, I would like to discuss with you the 10 expectations of a wife in married life. Expectations are powerful and they can set us ups and down in our life, or they can doom us to the perpetual feelings of dissatisfaction and disappointment. Without the expectation, we can't move forward in our life journey. We live because of our expectations for the next minutes. Without expectations, we are unable to anything in our life in anywhere. Expectations about our future, expectations about our job, and expectations about our business, and expectations about success in our life, and especially the expectations about our partner and our marriage life, about our children, and expectations about our family relations, and it goes on. And this is true in marriage more than anywhere. Everyone dreams about their future. Especially there is high dreams and expectations about their marriage and about how should be their life partner. And it is very important to understand each other in marriage. Without understanding of each other, we are unable to move our life together. So without understanding the expectations of a husband or a wife, life may be miserable. If you understand, then only you can respond according to their life taste. So here we would like to know the common expectations of both the partners. Especially in this session, I mentioned only the 10 expectations, but you may be able to list out more according to the taste of different personalities. I hope this may help you in your family life. Let us go to the points. Expectations of a wife in married life. If a husband understands the expectations of his wife, it will enrich their life and it will help them to move forward successfully in their married life. So the first expectations I would like to list out with you: being trustworthy. Being trustworthy means you are who you say, or you are what you say. That is, you are authentic, a real personality. It also means you will always speak the truth and don't keep secrets from your wife after your marriage. Being trustworthy also means that you will do what you say. For example, if you tell her you will pick up some milk on the way home back, make a note to remind yourself to do it. Don't forget and dismiss it as not being important. So being trustworthy, you may be able to feel it in different ways in your married life. So you may be thinking it may not be important, but being trustworthy means who you are. That is the definition of being trustworthy. Then again, be a faithful person. It is also in relation to trustworthiness. You are certain you would never give yourself physically to another woman. But what about mentally and emotionally? Faithfulness isn't just about what you don't or won't do. It is about what you do to make sure that commitment is honored. You might have did many wrong things before your marriage, but after the day of your marriage, you are accountable and committed to your partner. Being faithful means you should be faithful even in your thinking. In marriage, you should be faithful till the death. That is what the vows, marriage vows, we take each other in the marriage ceremony. Being faithful till the death or the death depart us. For a woman, it is really honored and she values it more than anything in her life. And the third expectations of a wife in a successful marriage life, it is being a provider and protector. A husband should be a provider and protector of his wife. In our homes, we have a clear responsibility to provide for the physical needs of our wife and children. That means we must work and earn money to provide for those needs. That doesn't necessarily mean we have to be the sole breadwinner. Many couples both have jobs these days. If that is so, where and how we are helping in other areas of home life? In addition to the financial and physical needs, we must also support our family emotionally and spiritually. In marriage, girl's father give her hand to you. By that time on, you have a great responsibility to protect her at any cost. You may know the marriage liturgy. In that liturgical order, the priest representing God asking, who give this woman to marry this man? Then ladies, father or mother come forward, or they together come forward and give the daughter's hand to the new person, the stranger or the future husband. Then their parents will go by. That means all your responsibilities are transferred till now. Now onwards, all responsibility transferred to the new person, that is you the husband. So you have a great role to be a protector and provider of your wife. Then fourthly, sexually intimate. It's easy to think that sexual intimacy is only the priority for guys. But understand, it is important for a woman too. Though perhaps in a slightly different way. Women derive physical pleasures too, of course, but there is also a big emotional component in their sexual thinking and patterns and responses. It is also an active expression of your faithfulness. How your sexual life is with your wife. How active your sexual life and how you give importance to the preferences of your wife in sexual areas or sexual life. Are you a person honoring the sexual preferences of your wife? Think about it. Or are you a person thinking only about you and your preferences and your taste in sexual life? That will also create a problem. So don't look at your neighbor's lawn. Instead, take the time to water your own grass. That is your wife. So that it is the greenest it can be. Sexual life, that is very important, my dear friends. Many are failing in this area. Many are not bothered about the preferences of his wife. And that will end up in many family problems. Many are coming to the counselors with the problems of their sexual life. Many divorce cases are happening because of the failure of their sexual life. It is because not considering the taste and preferences of the life partner. When I say about husband, a husband doesn't care about the taste of his wife. And fifthly, And lastly, in this first part video, to understand her weakness and talents. This is one of the important expectation ever, though we may not feel it as great thing. Here the role of the husband is very much important. Appreciate the talents in public and say about the weak point privately. That is very important to understand for a husband. If you are a person criticizing your wife always in public, that will create problems in your family life. You need to understand the feeling of your wife. Appreciate her in public. Even though she may have some weak points, but take time to point out when you are private time, maybe in your bedroom, maybe when you both are together. In family, we are very limited to appreciate each other. Especially in the Indian context, we are very limited to appreciate each other. But in public matters, we use this generously. Just try to practice this in your family when you will be able to see the remarkable changes. It may be in small things, like say about the taste of your wife cooking when all of you are together. But if there is any matter for improvement, say it in your bedroom when you are alone, when both of you are alone. So in short, you should be well aware about your spouse's weakness and talents. This is also the expectation of a wife from a husband. Let me conclude my first session on the expectation of a wife in a married life. Think about how you can be the best person according to her expectation. Think about it these days. I wish and pray that let God help you to become a perfect husband according to your wife's expectations. Dear friends, let us wait to hear from the next 5 more expectations of a wife in married life in the next video. Till then, bye. God bless you all and have a successful married life. God bless you.